welcome to Seasons of Skyrend, a custom 5th edition D&D adventure that focuses on the stories of our characters as they explore the world around them. I am your host and DM, Scott.
Hi, my name is Shannon. I play Arnis Grey, or Grey the Great, to my fans. I am a half-elf bard.
Hi, my name is Chris. I play Vale the Changeling Rogue, sometimes known as Kara Frostfall or Lord Carver Golddagger III.
Hi, my name is Nate. I play Darvin Grimm, the Human Monk.
Thank you for joining us. Please enjoy this chapter in Seasons of Skyrend. Our heroes, or our outlaws? It all depends on your point of view, I suppose. Either way, Arnis, Darvin, and Vale decided they couldn't stay in Fort Barberry any longer. Samudio took them to the town of Old Barberry, a town that celebrated their butterflies over everything else. It is a place of quiet and simple pleasures. However, quiet and simple are rarely completely quiet, nor entirely simple. When you arrive in Old Barberry, it is already dark, though not yet late enough so as children have gone to bed. You're greeted by a plain wooden sign bearing the town's name, and attached to that sign is a smaller yet much more colorful sign stating Butterfly Festival in 3 weeks. And you can see that the 3 is hanging from a peg, suggesting that it gets updated regularly. Beyond the signs, you see Old Barberry itself, light with torches, and the laughter of children. All of the buildings in town are simple, made of wood. The tallest reaches maybe 2 stories. And there's some single-story buildings that have like a second-story facade. Kind of like those old west towns. And that thing that just kind of raises up. Mm-hmm. And Samudio directs the cart into the town, where you can see adults and children alike. Give me a perception roll. Yeah. Everybody.
I got an 18.
I got a 17.
Okay. Well, apparently Vale has her attention elsewhere. Are you as Kara right now still?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But Arnis and Darvin, you notice that adults and children all seem to be, well, not all, a lot of them seem to be wearing these antennae or fake wings made to resemble those of a butterfly. Yellow and red. Kind of in preparation for the upcoming festival.
Alright.
That's cool.
Sam stops the wagons next to some humble stables just inside the city. He tells you the horses need to rest. Sniffins and I do too. I've got some people to talk to, but you can find me later at the Nectar Pond if you need. And he kind of points up the road. There's a sign out front. You won't be able to miss it. Take some time to relax. They're real nice folks. You know? Wouldn't hurt you to get to know them a bit. He heads off. What do you do?
Well, let's first take a minute to look at this thing that Valence is using to talk about us.
And check out the gear.
Yes.
Not in the middle of the street, though.
Oh, I assumed we were in the cart.
You can chill in the back of the wagons if you want.
That's what my intention was.
It's not super roomy, but yeah, you can hang out back there.
I wasn't intending to stay on there forever, but like...
First of all, you find the written statements pretty much matches what you heard from the stones before. Okay. You find drawings of Arnis's face, Darvin's face, and Hudson's face. Darvin, the drawing of you is a little bit goofy. Hudson's is actually really good. Arnis's is a bit more like a boardwalk caricature. A little bit bigger head and features, a tiny lute. like a lutalele. But it has your names on it. This is clearly what they were handing out to kind of show people who they're looking for. And you also find 2 stones, as it said before, a little bit bigger than a lemon, ovalish in shape. And you can give me an Arcana check if you want to see what they are.
I have no bonuses to Arcana,
That's
so
fine.
Anybody has like as good of a shot
+1
as I do. Well, technically I have +1 too because I have no bonus.
Oh, I got a 9.
I crit.
Hey.
Nice.
I'm not even gonna roll.
Perfect times.
Don't even bother. I already know.
These 2 things are called Mouth of the Magistrate. It's an ovoid stone about the size of a lemon with a vague carving of a mouth on it. It is capable of storing a short message for a period of time. These are typically used by rulers and other leaders to deliver messages in their own voice. If you want to use one, you can spend a minute focusing on the stone and then speak a short message into it, typically less than 30 seconds. You perform an Arcana check after that to determine how long the message will be stored. The minimum is 1 hour. And as an action, you can play the message from the stone in its entirety.
Are there already messages on the stone?
You could do it if you want to.
Presumably.
No, don't. No.
Don't play it.
Because it's very loud, and it's essentially telling everyone to look for you.
Alright, fair enough.
If it's that same message, yeah, it would probably incriminate you.
Alright. I guess it's loud.
They don't necessarily always play at that volume, but this was an announcement, so it was recorded at, a higher volume.
I wonder if we could tell it to play at a quieter volume.
I almost forgot. On those pieces of paper with your faces and names on there is a bounty amount listed on that. Arnis, the return of you is worth 150 gold.
Yippee.
Wow.
Hudson, he's worth 200.
Wow.
Darvin's worth 250.
Yeah, I'm worth the most.
Maybe we should turn him in.
Hey.
Good luck, Arnis, turning him in.
I was like, I can't turn him in. You do whatever you want.
They'll cut you a check for the difference. They'll give you 100 gold and then lock you up. But yeah, that's how much you guys are currently worth. Alive preferred.
But
Same
not,
amount dead?
It doesn't say. It just says alive preferred.
which means that, yes, same amount dead.
Damn.
If they're not saying, like, that's the amount for bringing us in alive, then they don't really give a crap.
And to be fair, it's not like you guys know a bunch of secrets or something and they need to interrogate you.
Right.
You're an estate prisoner. They assume the three of you murdered a bunch of people.
They have no evidence.
They have bodies, and you're gone. So,
Oh, would someone like to roll investigation on the written statement?
That's 21 total.
Okay.
Much
That'll
was there.
definitely do it. Okay. As you're reading over this message, you see that it specifically mentions that they are one for the deaths of 5 guards and 2 detainees. And you may recall that you did not kill that many people.
Right, we definitely didn't kill those detainees. Those 2 other people in the jail.
And
Oh, yeah,
only
we
killed
just left
4
them.
guards.
Yeah.
So there are 3 extra murders they are pinning on you.
That's fun.
That's not
Man, this
fair.
guy's a dick.
Would you like to keep all this nice stuff, or would you like to throw it all away?
No, I want to keep it.
Well, get rid of the wanted posters.
How are you going to get rid of them?
Burn them.
Okay.
Yeah, if they're just posters, that's
That
easy enough.
was,
Use them as kindling.
Burning things are not going to be a problem. There are torches all up and down the main road here.
Cool. Then
What would you like to do, now that you know what you got?
I have no need to use it now, but it will come in handy later.
That's
Store
fine.
it.
yeah. Store it in the cart. Both of them.
Okay, throw it in the cart.
Yeah.
I'm good for a rest at this point, and a good solid cleaning of my armor.
Can't imagine why.
Yeah. You did get your stuff a little bloody.
Yeah, ookie.
Pretty sure
I
that
should've
dude bled
taken-
all over you.
I should have taken prestidigitation.
You can take it as your next
When you
cantrip.
level up.
It's so useless, though. Like, 90%.
Except when somebody's covered in blood.
Why do I have a feeling you're pretty much always going to be covered?
As well.
So, yeah, maybe I will do that.
Alright, just think about that then.
It'd be easier than trying to find a bath every 5
So you guys want to go find a place to stay.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. As you enter
Wait.
the...
I change robes, just to be clear, to put on the new ones.
No problem. I assume that happened way
Okay.
back when you got them.
Okay.
It's not like your stuff's all covered in blood.
I never said it, so I figured I'd better make sure.
As you walk along the main street, a young girl and a group of her friends run up to you. They're wearing butterfly items, one sort or another. And she approaches the 3 of you, and she's got a little kind of bushel full of these items. Would you like some wings? Some antenna? They're for the festival.
How much are they? Dude, I'm a bard. Come
Yeah,
on.
you're gonna.
I'm totally going to do this. I just want to know how much they are.
Oh, well, it's 3 for the wings and 2 for the antenna.
3 what, hun?
Copper. No,
Let me, out of
Mhm.
character, how many copper and a silver?
10.
Perfect. Who else wants a pair of wings and some antenna?
I'm good, thank you.
Oh, come on.
I'll pass.
You guys suck.
I'll make you a deal if you buy a pair for each of you.
What's the deal?
3 wings and 3 antenna for a silver.
Sold, kid.
Fine, whatever.
Thanks. She hands them to each of you. The wings are made out of this like thick paper stuff, colored in with crayons and dyes. All presumably done by these children. They don't look super fancy.
Oh, they're super cute.
The antenna are wooden sticks on a headband. It's kind of weird.
I totally put that shit on.
Right then and there.
Oh, yeah. Right then and there. Dude, there's a bounty on my head. I want to look like a local. I stick out a little bit.
Thanks so much, mister.
Of course.
As you pay her, you get a real good look at her here, and you can tell that she's got these weird formations on her skin. Imagine like small, flat pieces of plastic growing just below the surface of the skin.
Ooh.
You got them different places on her. Her friends do not.
It's interesting. Can I roll and see if I recognize that at all?
Sure.
Oh, I don't.
What were you rolling there?
A nature check, I'm
Okay.
assuming?
No, yeah.
So, no, that's a 5.
What am I rolling? Would it be nature, investigation?
Nature or medicine?
Oh, medicine. I can roll medicine. I have a good bonus to medicine. Not going to matter because I got an 8 total.
You also rolled a 4. That's very nice of you.
I can also roll medicine. Good, great.
Awesome. I love this.
Coming through when you need it.
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
Whereas when we get into combat, it's all ones.
Heck yeah.
So you get a good look at this girl. She's handing out the wings and antenna. You notice these weird flat spaces on her skin seem to be growing, and although you do apparently know a good deal about medicine, you've never heard of anything like this before. This is not something that people get.
All right.
Well, that's weird.
Strange thing happening to this child. I'm not going to talk to the stranger about her.
That's fine. You don't have to talk to her anymore. She's got your money. She's willing to let you go.
Yep.
That would be rude.
I don't even know her name. So, I mean, being like, yo, you look...
Oh, you bought a bunch of stuff? Oh, my name's Catalina. I live in the big house up the road.
It's nice to meet you. I do not offer my name. Normally I would. But...
As you continue walking through the center of town, you notice there are torches by most doors lit, and in the center, there's a large tree that has been carved to look like a branching amalgam of animals. Now, some people carve a bear or something out of a tree stump. It's like they did that. They didn't get rid of the rest of the tree. They just kept carving more animals into it.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay, that's cool.
They're at the same time distinct from one another and kind of flowing into each other. Someone can give me a religion check. Or everybody.
16.
Darvin, really on the ball today. Must be that new robe.
Must be. It's lucky.
for the moment.
Yeah.
You see that this tree has been carved into what appears to be a shrine to Growlor, the god of beasts.
Neat.
Mm-hmm. And just beyond it, there's a very wide fire pit filled with coals and bits of wood. There's a low, yet quite hot fire burning in it.
That seems like a fire hazard.
It is very clearly meant to be there. Like, it is
Seems
a
like
ringed
somebody's
pit.
getting ready to cook dinner.
Yeah, but I mean,
There's
around
no,
the
like,
trees.
grill. No, it's past the tree.
Past the
Oh.
tree.
Okay.
Actually, from the other side of the tree, like, gives this nice underglow to the whole thing. Makes the animals come alive.
Shiny.
Arr.
Figuratively come alive. They do not literally come alive when they get touched by firelight.
Rawr.
Okay. So you're looking for a place to stay and get cleaned up.
Yep.
This actually would be the Nectar Pond, which Sam alluded to earlier. This isn't exactly a big and burgeoning city. You can tell that most of the buildings here are houses. There's a few people who actually work in the city, but most of the people exit to take care of their business. Perhaps they go do fishing stuff in the bay, go up to the fort for trading stuff, go further south for any natural resources. So there's a few people who do actual work here, not a lot in the city. So the Nectar Pond serves as both the diner and place for travelers to stay. You walk in, you are greeted by a nice old man. Graying hair, it's a little thin on top. Welcome to the Nectar Pond. My name's Crooks. How can I help you?
I'm going to address him, because you two are wanted criminals. Love a room for myself and my companions for the night.
Is that one room for each of you, or?
I think we could do one room for the three of us.
Okay. How long you staying?
Planning on just for the night.
Alright, well, if the three of you just want to share one room, it's only going to be 5 silver for the night.
Wonderful. I toss him 5 silver. Okay.
Alright, he takes it. He'll give you Kara, the key, to a room. He'll point you to the stairs and tells you it's up there. You can give me a perception check as you guys are entering this lobby area. There's a few people hanging out.
I got an 18 again.
11.
Arnis, you look around, you see that the people in here are also either wearing antenna or wings. Grooks actually had a nice little lapel pin of a butterfly on his shirt. And there's a place to get some drinks down here, some food if you want, or you can immediately retire for the night.
A meal sounds nice.
Sure, why not?
You mean you don't want to have more salted fish?
No.
I'm good, thanks.
Salted fish is pretty good.
Yeah, but this salted fish is only mediocre. Even as far as salted fish goes.
So everybody's gonna eat?
Yeah.
He'll bring out some fish stew. Offer you some mead if you would like.
Mead.
Yes.
I'm about it.
Not much of a drinker. I'll pass on the mead.
I'll try a little. I'm not much of a drinker either, but...
Aw.
I'm trying to
Every once
remain a
in a
low
while.
profile. My instinct was to be like, I'll take hers. But I'm trying to...
You don't want to get drunk and just be like, "Hey everybody, I'm a bard!"
Yeah,
I am the greatest bard!
I don't want to do that, so I'm not gonna...
I was actually
offer
looking at you guys'
drinkers.
character sheets, and I'm like, oh, does anybody have that rustic hospitality thing? No,
No.
the artist has that thing where if he performs, he gets free room and board. I
Yep,
wonder if he'll take it.
not here.
Guess not.
Not here. Here I will pay for my lodging. We're clearly not far enough away.
Now, if you were to stand at the entrance to town and look north-ish, you could probably see a torch burning in one of the tower windows of the fort. Off in the distance. Not like spitting distance, but it only took you a couple of hours to get here by cart. So, you're sitting there eating a woman in her late 30s. She has a plain beauty about her. And she is there for a drink, and she's talking with Brooks's wife. Her name's Edner. And they're just chatting about the upcoming festival. They are both really excited. She has on a pair of very nice wings. Hers are made of cloth.
Ooh,
Got some
fancy.
sequins in it, too.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. She's looking fancy. As you finish up your meal, Sam enters. He comes up to you. Oh, is everything going all right?
Yeah, I'm just having a meal. Ready to go rest.
Good, good, good. He starts chatting up this woman who came in with the nice wings. He's kind of letting you guys be about your own business. You guys want to just hang out down here?
So we're done eating, and then I'm going to go up to the room.
Yep.
Sure. You guys go retire upstairs. Clean up your clothing, rest, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a small candlestick in here to help light the room. There's a spot on the wall for... Well, there is a sconce on the wall. Yeah, you can light that if you want.
Yeah.
So I guess the big question comes now. The three of you are sharing a room. Kara, you're going to go to sleep.
Yes.
Okay.
I am.
Do you intend to keep this a secret from Darvin?
Oh, yes,
Still.
I do. And what's the room look like?
It's not a huge room. It's maybe 10 by 15 feet. It's got a pair of twin beds, table with a water basin in it, small chest of drawers.
I'll let them take the beds.
Where are you going?
I'm going to sleep on the floor on the farthest side from him.
So on the floor next to my bed.
You stay the night. Morning comes, which is, again, not to say the sun. It is still quite dark outside when you
Wake up time comes.
Just naturally wake up, possibly from the sounds of other people staying here. They don't get a whole lot of travelers usually. This time of the year, they get a few more, though. They got the festival coming up. When you exit out your room, as you open the door, you notice kind of tacked onto the outside of it, there's a butterfly-shaped piece of paper, and it just says the town of Old Barberry invites you to stay for our butterfly festival. Enjoy wonderful butterfly mead, barberry marmalade, and a nice little parade.
I believe we have business to attend to that's going to keep us from staying for the Butterfly Festival.
Considering it's 3 weeks from now, yeah.
And you're a wanted criminal, and so are you.
True.
Actually, as you look at the paper, it has a date, and that's only 2 weeks away. They changed the sign in the middle of the night.
Still too long.
Oh, you don't want to hang out for a couple of weeks?
I really don't.
No, don't hang out and risk getting discovered.
Yep.
It's too bad.
Keep moving.
It's too bad. You guys head downstairs. You can have some breakfast.
Yeah, sure, why not? Enjoy the hot while we can.
Yeah.
Sure. There's some good food. It's fish stew again, but this time they dropped some like eggs in there.
Nice.
You know, like egg drop soup. It's pretty good. It's nice and warm.
Works for me.
It's food,
Yeah.
so I'll take it.
It's warm, mostly fresh food.
Yep, good enough.
Some of the stew might be left over from yesterday, but
Whatever.
Still good.
it's warm and heat it
Not
back up
fish
again.
jerky.
As you're eating, Sam comes down the stairs. Oh, I've got some great news. How'd you guys like to earn a little bit more money before we head out?
Depends on what the job is.
Well, I was speaking with Elder Beals last night. He kind of is the overseer of the town. And he asked for some assistance getting ready for the festival. He said he's going to buy a little bit of extra oil from me that I got there in the wagon. And we'll pay extra for our help, and comes out to some good money. All we got to do is help set up some decorations and drive the butterfly wagon.
You might need the money.
Drive this
Explain
butterfly wagon.
this butterfly wagon.
Would you like to go out and take a look?
I want to know why and when that's happening.
You know, I've got the horses, and they would be pulling it.
Right.
Oh yeah, every year they do up this wagon real nice as like a giant butterfly, and it's part of the parade that goes through town.
So, okay.
And this year I hear they got something special going on with it, and needed a little bit of extra horsepower.
That's 2 extra weeks we have to stay here.
Oh, not a big rush. It's not like fish jerky goes bad that fast. And the oil's gonna last for a good long while. And the oil was in the second wagon, which Darwin did not stay in. He's got like half a dozen barrels of it. Mostly used for torches. I'd be driving the horses. You'd just be helping set up and decorate.
So the 3 of us wouldn't actually have to be in the parade.
Well, he did say he'd be willing to if you wanted. Now, they do got some costumes. And if you wanted to get real dressed up, you could walk in the parade.
How badly does the bard want to perform in the parade?
How much of our faces would show through these costumes?
I've been here before when they've done the Butterfly Festival. It's real good. It's like this whole hood thing they put over. And you look almost just like a butterfly walking around. It's real nice. Kids get a kick out of it.
So it's like a fun thing, but you won't see me.
No.
Okay.
That's something we could do, conceivably.
Theoretically, we could do that.
We might need the coin.
Yeah, the money wouldn't be bad.
That's what I always say. Money never hurts.
All right, we're in.
Great. You can go outside, talk to Riken. He's over at the butterfly wagon. He's the one getting it set up. He'll let you know what to do.
Oh, I need to roll for my disguise again.
Oh, are you going to disguise yourself up again?
Yeah.
Sure. Go ahead and roll for that disguise.
We're too close to anything.
You can definitely say you did this morning.
This is getting, worse and worse. I got a 10.
Well, it's a good thing you're getting farther and farther away from people who might know you.
Maybe.
I just make sure my hood is real. You know.
Put your head down real far. I forgot to tell you about your paper, which you will definitely know about without having to roll.
Okay.
You got God on your side.
Nice.
I'm not a monster.
Of course I'm not a monster.
No, I'm not a monster.
Oh, you kind of are.
Not yet.
Don't call him that. It'll make bad things happen.
Darvin, in your package you received that slightly psychic paper. It's called Korum's Page. It's a durable piece of paper, roughly 4 by 7 inches, bearing only a faint image of Korum that seems to bleed through to either side, like a watermark almost. It is typically used by worshippers of Korum when traveling. Names that appear on it are said to be chosen by Korum so that they may join them in death. So, using it, you can spend 10 minutes in deep prayer, asking Karm for guidance and serving them. Any answer, if given, will appear on the paper. There's not a guaranteed answer. Sometimes you just won't answer your prayers.
Do I have any idea on how often I'm supposed to check it?
No.
Okay.
That's just a matter of faith right there, buddy. It's really up to you.
Alright.
And you know that these are people who are meant to die. So, someone's not meant to die every day in your direct vicinity.
Right.
Okay, just putting that out there. Because this is a small town you're in right now.
I'm not going to
If you did that every day up until the festival, you'd murder half this city.
I'm not going to.
Well, if you got an answer every day.
Yeah, if you got an answer every day.
If I got an answer every day, I would murder up the town. But I don't think I would.
Wow.
I mean, if you told me to, I'd do my God's bidding.
I think murdering people here is probably a bad idea.
So, what's up? You want to go out and see Riken?
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Sounds good to me.
As you exit the Nectar Pond, you head back towards the Shrine to Grawler in the middle of the city. And not too far from that, you can see a covered wagon, which has kind of the makings of some very large wings being attached to the top of it. A skeleton of it right now. It's like a few things sticking out. And there's a man very hurriedly kind of just rushing about it, tying things down, measuring some things out, getting it set up. He's only got a couple weeks, but he's hard at work. Because, gosh darn it, he loves this festival too.
Hi there, since no one else is going to talk.
Oh, good morning. Good morning. As he turns, you see a man in his 40s. He's got a little bit of a 5 o'clock shadow going on. He's got a butterfly painted on his face, like right here, right on the top of his cheekbone.
Awesome.
Morning. How are you folks doing? He looks at the three.
We're doing well. We are Smudio's companions. We're here. You want to put us to work?
Yes. Beals told me that Sam might help. Great. Wonderful to hear. He reaches into the back of the wagon. As he does so, he kind of looks at the three and just opens it a little bit and reaches in and grabs a bag of stuff and goes it's a surprise for the festival.
Got it.
And he just hands you bag after bag of these small wooden butterflies and caterpillars and just other decorations, and he tells you to go put them up across the city. Just everywhere. Hang them from the shrine, put them on people's doors, put them out on the sign in front of the town, anywhere you can think of. Go for it.
All right.
Sounds good.
There's clearly more in here than you could do in a day, unless you're just throwing them all on the ground somewhere.
Okay, so we're going to put them up.
As you're doing so, the town, you can see a lot of people from the town going about their daily business. There's a couple people returning from the shore. They've got some fish and some other stuff, like some tackle and whatnot. Everybody's talking about the festival. There are those kids running around again, and I would like everyone to give me a perception roll.
We got 18.
22.
16.
Well, all right. You had a good night's sleep in a real bed. Done everyone some good.
Or on a real floor.
Catalina is not quite so energetic today. She's a little slower than she was yesterday. She's still trying to sell or otherwise get other people to wear butterfly stuff for the festival.
Oh yeah, I would have put my wings and my antenna back on.
Oh, you put it back on? Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Of course I did. Gotta look like a local.
Who is wearing their butterfly stuff? That is a very good question.
So not me.
Would you have expressed the idea of looking like a local? It depends.
I probably wouldn't have said it in so many words, but I probably would have said, "Come on, guys, everybody else is."
Come on, guys.
And so whatever you want to extrapolate from that.
I think at that point I would see the wisdom in it, and I would go, okay, sure, whatever. So yeah, why not?
As you're putting the decorations up on one of the houses just off the main road, that woman from the Nectar Pond that you saw speaking with Sam comes out and asks you how you're all doing today. Have we been introduced yet?
No.
Oh, my name's Murata. Who are you fine folk?
My name's Kara.
Oscar.
See, he's got his alibi, his alias ready.
That's right. I already have one. You can call me Charles.
Oscar, Charles, Kara. Well, it's so nice to meet you all. You folks here for the festival. You look adorable.
Why, thank you.
We are. Thank you.
You are here for the festival, or you are adorable?
Here
Both.
for the festival.
You should definitely stick around for it then. I'll be having my marmalade for sale. It's quite good. She, of course, makes the Barberry marmalade.
Wonderful. I'm looking forward to
The
it.
city's named after.
Sounds extra fancy.
She's got those very nice wings on again, and she's wearing an antenna as well. You guys can give me another perception roll here.
It's a 20.
My luck is worn out. I got a 4.
15.
You finish talking to her, and you set out to go decorate more of the buildings and the city. Kara, something seemed off
She went about
with her.
She left.
She went back inside. She heard you guys outside of her house and just wanted to come say hi. Just be friendly to some strangers. It's a friendly town.
Something odd about her. What was her name again?
Marada. Marada.
Normal to me.
She did seem normal to you.
Why not call it Marada's marmalade?
Because it's not made of Marada. It's made of Barberry. Oh, like some branding. You want to put like Marada Marmalada.
Yeah.
Because it rhymes, you know. You gotta...
I should help this lady.
Would you like to write a jingle for my marmalade? It would be... Get it moving.
No, I'm not.
You got that fancy guitar thing.
Yeah, don't write jingles.
And you go about your business. Riken will have different things for you guys to set up. Strings of like berries and flowers to hang about the town along Grawler's shrine. Is there anything in particular you want to do leading up to the festival?
Well, really just kind of whatever he tells us to.
Decorating's not hard. You are not going to fail decorations.
It's really whatever he tells us to do.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much it.
whatever he asks,
Yeah.
we're doing.
Keep a little profile.
And yeah.
With
Yeah.
butterfly. Nice.
Sam checks in with you every day. Sometimes he's got sniffins with him, sometimes not. He seems to be having a blast with some of the locals. Just hanging out, like telling stories and stuff.
Good.
He's doing a little bit of work, but it's mostly getting the barding ready for his horses to pull that other wagon. After about a week, everyone give me another perception roll.
I got 18 that time.
I got a 9.
A crit.
Kara and Darvin, during your time here in the city, setting up, it's not hard work. This is very easy. Easy money. You notice Catalina, not only has she gotten slower, but the marks on her skin have gotten bigger.
Okay, I'm going to point this out to you, Mr. Goody Two Shoes.
Oh, again, I don't know her well enough to go up and
That's fine. You don't have to.
I want to though.
You can talk to her directly. You can try to talk to her parents. You can just talk to other people in the town.
I'd rather talk to her.
Okay.
It seems kind of rude to talk.
She's
about
not hard to
her.
find. She is not in school.
Clearly.
No, she's about, I'll say, she's about 12 maybe. Her education is mostly like how to survive in this town. But she's learning a trade.
Okay.
Clearly she's making some money selling you guys butterfly stuff.
I'll flag her down at some point.
Sure, no problem. You flag her down. She's got a couple other kids with her. Young boy and another young girl. About the same age. Kind of hard to tell. None of them look super clean, but they're not, like, urchin dirty. Oh, you look really nice in those wings, mister.
Thank you. Well, it's all because of you. I'm guessing you made them, right?
Yeah, we did. She motions to her friends.
Yeah, they're quite good. I mean, they've lasted me for over a week. So
Everybody's still wearing them?
I hope they'll last till the
Yeah.
festival.
Car,
I'm
you
not
still
wearing
wearing
them.
Aw.
I keep hoping
says
that she's
you
going to
two.
get on board.
You two look really good, but... Ma'am, you could wear them too. They go real nice with your hair.
See, what did I tell you?
But why celebrate? Why waste them now when I can wear them during the celebration?
Are you kidding me?
You lying to this little girl? You want to roll deception to lie to this little girl?
Tell me it was a bad roll.
17.
Damn it.
Were. Okay, I guess if you're saving them up. But you have to promise to wear them at the festival.
Okay.
Sincerely this time.
Sincerely.
Don't worry, I'll hold her to it. Catalina, do you mind if I ask you a question that might be a little awkward?
Whatever you want.
You don't have to answer if you don't want. You can tell me to shove off. It's totally fine. Because I don't mean to pry, but
Well, Daddy says I should be nice to strangers.
I'm trying to figure out if there's anything I can do to help. Maybe is it all right if I ask, how did you get the marks on your skin? If you know,
I don't know. They just showed up one day.
are they changing?
Oh, this one. She like points to one on her arm. It's like it started out this big and now it's this big. She taps on it a little and it's just like little.
That's so weird. I don't say that out loud. I absolutely do not say that to the 12-year-old. You know, I've encountered a few things on my travels. Not many, but this is weird. Are you in any pain because of them? Are they affecting you?
I can't feel it at all. I'm a little tired.
Yeah, well. I assume that your parents have tried to hire a doctor or something to figure out what's going on, or whatever the equivalent.
Yeah, Daddy asked a doctor, and they haven't been able to do anything. And he's praying every day, too.
Good. Again, and of course, Catalina, I don't mean to pry at all, but if your parents want extra help, or you do, I don't know that there's much that I could do, but I do, you know...
You can talk to my daddy if you want. We're going to be much longer. I kind of want to sit down.
No, Catalina, you are free to go.
Okay. She walks over to, like, a big rock next to somebody's house and just sits down for a few minutes. Catches her breath. Everyone, give me another perception check. Everybody fails this time. I'm going to be sad.
I got 13.
21.
The boy she was with, he was also wearing the antenna, and it looked like they were moving independently.
Wait, his antenna were moving?
Yes.
What now? I don't.
Yours
I
have
don't
yet
know
to
what this
move.
means.
They do seem like sticks attached to headbands.
Are you a rabbit?
That kid's antenna were moving? Not the girl.
It was all very lazy, just kind of like slowly circling about. Darwin caught it.
They were moving.
They were moving.
Kid, how'd you get the moving antenna?
Oh my god!
Were you gonna yell at it? Huh? What's up now, man?
Your antenna, they were moving. That's super cool. Where'd you get those?
Were they? Awesome. I love it. I'm gonna go tell everybody.
Wait. Can I see them?
Wait,
What? You can go up and talk to him if you want.
Can I see
He's-
your antenna?
Yeah. Look, and he kind of like leans his head in and like
your
puts
eyes.
him like real close to your face.
Investigation check on
see with
them.
your eyes, man.
So it's an 11.
You see a band there, like what is on the two of their heads. But you also do notice, like, as it gets closer, one of them just moves slightly to get closer to your nose and kind of feels like it almost like goes
It's
in a
not
little bit.
right.
Yeah. Careful, mister.
When was the last time you took your antenna off?
Last night, I took him off for bed.
Okay. That's weird. It's really weird.
He's not right with these children.
It's the antenna.
Or the antenna.
Where'd you guys get your antenna from?
They made them.
We made them.
Where'd you get the materials for them?
The trees.
What tree?
He just points like outside.
Out into the forest, of course.
The woods.
The place where sticks come from. I hear they grow aplenty out there.
The place where what you
the
get
wild,
sticks.
if you will.
Is that all?
I got nothing else.
I got nothing, man. Something weird is happening.
I'm taking off my antenna. As soon as, I can do so subtly.
He's the only one you've seen moving, so I'm gonna leave mine on. Plenty of people in town wearing antenna and not being affected by them, so.
That we know of.
So, do you want to take them off, or you gonna do like Aris and keep them on?
No, I'm going to take them off as soon as I can do so, subtly. I don't want to offend the kids.
You gonna hang out with these kids anymore?
No,
I'm
We're gonna go back to work, right? Doing stuff.
All right.
Yep.
Give me a Constitution check. Sorry, saving throw.
20.
Oh.
Pull them right off.
Oh, I'm kind of disappointed. We don't learn anything that way.
I still have mine on, so you might.
What do you guys want to do?
Keep working.
You certainly can.
We should,
Yeah.
I don't know, investigate woods or something.
I want to keep an eye on all of the antenna in town.
I feel like we should go see if there's anything in the woods at some point, so, since it's the only lead we have.
That's like the whole forest.
Like, they just went around picking up sticks off the ground.
There's something else afoot, if you will, or antenna.
What?
If you guys just want to keep setting up decorations, you can. If you want to go check out other people's butterfly stuff, you can.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
Yeah, let's investigate.
I'm going to do it from a distance, do perception checks, but if you want to get in and get, like, intimately close, you can do some investigation. You're just going to have to...
15 perception check.
I don't really feel the need to get that close to people.
Not yet. Yeah.
That's fine.
Being a stranger here.
Wanted criminal.
15.
You're not wanted here. I mean, they want you here, but you're not a wanted criminal here.
Right.
15.
Artis.
15.
Dark.
16. I went up 2 days.
You focusing on the kids, or are you including adults in this too?
I want to focus on the children at first.
But you would include adults as well.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not going to make you roll separately. I just want to know if you were looking at...
God.
If you were narrowing your field of view at all. That boy is not alone.
That way, right?
You notice a few other people. They have antennae that are acting similarly, and they all seem to be going about their days.
And the antennae are just doing their own thing.
Now I will take mine off.
Constitution saving throw, please.
Yeah. I think you're about to see what happens when this goes very
Do you have a negative? Because that'd be the
wrong.
best.
Yeah.
I don't. I have a +1.
Aww.
Nope, I got a 14.
As you grab onto the headband and pull, they feel stiff. Almost like you're pulling off a scab. But they come off.
Let's take
And there's
a look
no
at those
extra-
things.
Blood or anything. It just like felt like it was holding on to something, but it came off cleanly.
Yeah, we can investigate the ones we have.
Yes, let's look at
You should
those.
investigate these because there's something weird with this thing.
I'm going to investigate it. That is a 19 investigation check.
Investigation?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll do an Arcana check. Why
Okay, you
not?
want to look at it magic style.
I got a 7.
I'm gonna do Arcana too.
You sing to the antenna and they do nothing in return.
I also got a 7.
Kara
That's
got
right.
a very good investigation roll. And as you're looking at Arnis's in particular, you can see maybe a couple stray hairs that got pulled off with it.
Oh.
But they don't seem to be living flesh or like actual butterfly parts, as far as you can tell. The wood's maybe a little bit older, has a little bit of a flex to it, but it's still like a twig that's been dyed a darkish color, and you can easily snap it in your hands if you wanted to. It would bend a little bit and then
Right.
just snap.
Well, I have a pair of them. I'm going to pull my pair out, and I'm just going to, not in front of everyone, just
See what happens.
They
see
break.
what happens.
Yeah.
They break. Okay.
They break.
What?
You promised that little girl you would wear
Oh,
them
I'm
on
sorry.
the festival day, and then you broke them.
Sorry?
I'm not wearing
Roll-
mine either.
It's okay. I'm
Roll
not
sleight of
mad.
hand, I think, to do this out of sight.
That's a 20.
Okay, yeah, nobody saw you do it.
Don't give me that look, Arnis.
You're such a dick.
Could ask Sam if he knows anything.
I think we also need to talk to this lady who was a little shady the last time we spoke to her.
Oh yeah, I forgot about her.
She
Agreed.
was
So, Kara has just broken her antenna. Did you break the band in between the two, or did you actually break one of the antenna themselves
Well,
in
I'll
half?
break the antenna.
Okay,
Yeah.
just wanted to get a good picture here. What are you guys doing?
Talk to the shady lady.
Shady lady.
Which I
Okay,
think is a good idea.
you want to go and speak with Murata again?
Yep.
Okay. You go back to her house, and there's no response from the inside of the house.
Well, is there a back door? Take a walk around the house.
As you go around to the back, you see her back there. She's got a number of bushels filled with these reddish-orange berries. Got some other ones that are marked like with a barberry marmalade stamp on them. She's just out there doing her work.
So I guess I'm having this conversation.
Well, we didn't go with you, and we don't know she's there. So
Oh.
You go with her?
You didn't come with me?
I-
Walk around the back of the house?
I don't usually do shifty
Okay.
things like that.
Oh, that's right. You're the good one.
Then I'll poke out from the other and be like she's over here.
Oh, okay.
Well, good morning.
Good morning to you too.
At this point, it's about 10 o'clock. The sun's coming up. Comes up later here.
So, lady friend, we have a question for you.
It's... None of this is ready yet. If you want to buy some, I've got some in the house.
Not so much about that. What do you know about these antennae? And I point to the ones that you're holding that are no longer on your head.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, Catalina, she sells those. She makes them every year. They're so adorable.
Inside check. It's 5.
No reason not to believe her.
I got a 14.
Got a 16.
She's very sincere. Catalina makes these every year.
Can you tell us anything about the fact that we've noticed that they've been moving independently?
We'll say what now?
Insight check on that too. Oh, that's a 9.
I got a 15 this time.
5.
Everyone give me a perception check, too, at the same time.
Ooh,
That's an 11.
9.
23.
As she turns to say what now, you notice, like, she turns first and then her antenna turned to follow, like, just shortly after. No, I don't know what you're talking about.
The child is the only one who makes these things?
Well, those kids make them, yeah. Her and her friends.
Alright.
Ask her about the child's illness. She might know something.
Do you know anything about the child's illness? You could ask too, you know.
You're the talker. You're the looker. I'm the quiet.
Apparently, she's the talker. Usually, I'm the talker.
I don't know, I think Arnis is probably the looker, being the bard and all. But
It could be from one.
Kara can make herself however pretty she wants.
I assumed the
Or
bar
himself.
wench. I assumed the bar wench was a looker.
If you want to assume that the bar wench is the loose one who uses their appearance to get what she wants, I'm okay with that.
That's the
You can be
assumption.
prejudiced if you want.
That's the assumption I'm making.
Oh yeah, her dad said something about that about a couple weeks ago. I noticed it. She still seems to be in good spirits though.
You know anything about what caused it? Or
I
why it's
wouldn't know. Not my daughter.
Inside check. I got an 11.
She honestly doesn't know. You get the feeling what you noticed before was probably just the start of her antenna changing. She's just a
How often
Simple
do you take
mama
your
log
antenna
farm.
off?
I was just going to ask when the last time I took them off was.
It's probably a few days ago, possibly even a week. They're comfortable enough to wear to bed. I sleep on my back. They don't bother me none.
So where
Would you,
can
would you indulge me in an experiment?
Please roll persuasion.
Just,
I'm sorry, what?
won't take long.
Just trying to take them off your head.
Oh, I got an 11.
You're gonna have to be a little bit more clear there, buddy, if you want to experiment with anything.
Oh, I mean, nothing major. I was just wondering if you wouldn't mind attempting to take them off right now.
Well, I've got work to do.
Oh,
They don't bother me while I'm working.
I
We
know it
we
won't
just want to
take.
see them. They're
It
so
won't.
pretty.
It won't take but a minute.
Yours are prettier than the usual ones.
Well, thank you so
You
much.
wanna see
I
them?
know the kids put a lot of effort into them. Roll persuasion again, the two of you. Yeah. You're both participating now, Darwin and Arnis.
Oh, 8. I need to get somebody to try to take theirs off.
I'll be done with my work a little bit later tonight. If you want to meet up for a drink at the Nectar, fine. And you can get a good look at my antenna then.
Okay.
Sounds
Let's
good.
go find Sam.
Alright.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you.
For some of your time.
Oh wait, you don't happen to know where What's-Her-Face's parents live, do you?
Oh yeah, she already told us. They live in the house on
Catalina?
the
That's
hill.
the bigger
Great
house.
Yeah,
a little
she
bit.
already Carolina told
cool.
us.
The end of the street.
We could go talk to her parents, but we probably need a better plan.
Let's go check with Sam first.
Well, I want to talk to her parents about her.
I do too, but I think we need some kind of ploy. You know what I mean? We can't just show up and be like, "Hey, what's wrong with your daughter?" Like, we need to pretend to be doctors or something. Except that's fucked up. So.
Hello, I'm the healer here. That's my ploy.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Like, Arnis is a legit
Don't need a
medicine
ploy when you
man.
have a healer.
All right. Fine.
So what do? You want to see Sam?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sam, please.
He's over by the fire pit, near the center of town, just past the Shrine to Growlor, warming up by it, talking to a few locals.
Is he wearing antenna?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what's up with these antenna, but they're freaking me out. Hey, Sam.
Oh, hey, how's it going? You guys have been busy bees, huh?
Sure.
Riken says you're good help?
Good. Can we steal a moment of your time in private-ish?
How private do you mean?
Less people than this?
Sure. He'll walk with you down the road, back towards the stables where the cart's at.
Sure.
He'll walk with you in that general direction. And there might be a couple people walking by every now and again, but no one's really paying attention. They're not a generally snoopy crowd.
That's fine.
Hey, a little walk and talk going with Sam.
So, Sam, two things.
Mhm.
First, how many times have you been to this town?
A dozen or so. Not always this time of year, but I pass through here often enough.
And you've been around for the Butterfly Festival before?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Definitely have. It's fun.
The antenna, people wear them every year.
Yeah.
Have you ever noticed anything unusual with the antenna?
Can't say as I have.
Is he wearing a pair?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sam,
for the 5th time, he's definitely wearing a
Sam,
tent.
will you
Sorry.
That's
indulge me?
Fuck with
Are
you.
they moving?
I haven't looked.
I got a 13 perception check.
No.
Sam, when did you put your antenna on?
This morning.
Will you indulge me in a very bizarre experiment?
I guess. Sure. Why not?
Will you take them off for me?
Totally takes them off.
Okay.
Real smooth and easy, like just whoop.
You can...
You want to take a look at them?
Yes,
You want to
I
wear some?
investigate the band.
I noticed you two aren't wearing them. And the 3 of you aren't wearing them.
Yeah, it's because they're creepy.
Oh, come on. They're cute.
Well, we're getting to that.
What was your
So-
investigation roll? I'm sorry.
I was a 13.
Here, I will.
They're the same as before,
I'm gonna
what you can tell.
take a look at them as well.
Yeah.
Just because I can.
You guys pass around his antenna.
Oh, but I got an 18.
17.
The same as they were, like, the very first day you got yours.
Okay.
Simple wooden band, simple wooden sticks, dyed black.
Hand it back to him.
He puts them right back on. Whoop.
There's something weird going on with the antenna.
What do you mean?
You wouldn't notice it if you weren't looking for it, but they're starting to move independently. I mean, like, they're pieces of wood, right? So they shouldn't go anywhere, and we're starting to see them, like, actually move and do things on people's heads, and if you leave them on for too long, it's really hard to take them off.
That's weird.
Yes. I
don't
myself
remember that
have
happening.
trouble getting mine off today.
You can list your head. Oh, you look fine.
Well, I am fine now, but it was very difficult to get them off.
I'm sure they weren't just tangled up in your hair.
Positive.
I mean, you got a nice head of hair there. They might have just gotten a little caught.
Thank you. However, no, they were not caught in my hair. It's as if they didn't want to come off my head. None of us are sure what this means or if it's anything, but we wanted to talk to you about it in case anybody mentioned anything weird. Because there's something weird going on.
Everybody's just going about their business, getting ready for the festival. Everybody's super happy. This is the happiest time of year for these people.
The sum up of that is, if you hear anything or notice anything odd, please tell us, because something's not right. Secondly, do you know Catalina's family?
Of course I do. Of course, she's Beals' daughter.
Who?
Elder Beals.
Beals.
He oversees the town.
Okay. Oh, okay. I'm just thinking, like, if anyone's gonna know that we're criminals, it's probably gonna be that guy. So I'm glad I talked to Sam first.
Yeah, that's probably...
So that's probably a problem.
Hey,
Hence the
you guys murdered the courier when he was north of here.
Well, yeah, but
And
he still got the stuff to the fort.
So he might have got it here.
So
No, he would have stopped at the fort first because he came from
The
Karami.
fort might have sent word that someone murdered. Well, we hit
It's
the
a
murder.
small town. You would have seen some guards.
That's true.
Yeah, have we seen any guard
No,
presence?
we
We
haven't
have
seen
no
any
idea
guards.
that they're searching for us.
We're probably okay.
You haven't seen any guards. It's all been
okay,
regular folk. And then the 3 of you.
right.
You are the shadiest mofos in town.
Just because we're not local.
Yeah, that's why.
I don't walk around in my
Sure.
armor every day, by the way. Let's just put that out there.
That's not why you would be shady.
Because I'm not wearing antenna.
Have you sorry to return to the subject for just a moment. Sam, have you heard anything about what's wrong with Catalina?
I was talking to her daddy the other day. He said it was about a couple weeks ago, maybe, and started off as like a rash. Well, it's been growing a little bit, but I don't know anything beyond that.
Okay. It didn't seem like she did either.
She doesn't know. She doesn't seem to care.
Okay. I would be interested in helping if I could, but I'm not sure either what I'm dealing with or what I could do.
Well, you're doing good work in the town so far. All real excited. Festival's just around the corner.
Out of character, how many days are we away from this thing now?
4 days until the festival.
Okay. Well, like I said, Sam, if you notice anything, hear anything, tell us. We'll keep subtly poking around while we're doing our work, of course. We're not going to shirk our duties.
Kids have fun.
Okay.
We will.
What do you guys want to do?
Well, I want to make sure we get our work done for the day.
Yeah, that's fine. If all you want to do is your work, that gets done.
And I would. God, this feels really dangerous, but I would like to go talk to Beals.
Sure. You go see Beals.
Because I feel like whatever happened to her is tied up with what's going on with the antenna.
Elder Beals lives in a somewhat larger home near the end of the main road, past the Growlor Shrine. He lets you in. He doesn't have like a butler or anything. This is not a fancy place. Oh, good afternoon, folks. How you doing?
We're doing very well. We've had the pleasure of staying in your fine town for the last week and a half.
I know.
Helping out with preparations.
Strangers don't stay a week helping out with the festival when I don't know about it.
I figured.
Small town.
We were also fortunate enough to meet your daughter.
Oh, I see.
Purveyor of fine wings.
She's still wearing the wings. It looks very nice.
And
I didn't.
I got to talking to her a little bit about her skin condition, with her permission, of course. I told her she was more than welcome to tell me to...
Oh, yeah, Catalina's not
piss off.
shy. She's a very outgoing young girl.
But I'm wondering, because I'm sure you've had, the best doctors you could find in here, and I do a little bit of healing myself, and I would love to be able to help if I could, but I've never seen anything like this. And I'm wondering if you know any more than maybe she does. And of course you don't have to share, obviously, but I would like to help if I can.
I had a doctor come down from the fort right after it started. And he tried, he gave her some salve, it didn't do anything. No, since then, she's been in high spirits, but I've been praying every day. And he's kind of walking you through his living room, and he walks you up to a smaller personal version of that Growlor Shrine. That's out front. Give me a perception roll as he walks you up.
19.
14.
10. Arnis. This one appears a bit more sloppily made, a little bit more in a hurry. Not quite as much detail went into it as the one outside of town. Some of the creatures maybe don't have, the proper parts, like there's a cat head on a bird body, and it lacks the grace and fluidity of the shrine outside.
Is he wearing antenna?
And wings. And a pin.
And is any of it animating itself? I'm not going to notice. I got a 6.
You are taken in by the shrine, and he's got, some old family paintings, and maybe, a set of antlers up on the wall. It's not fancy. It's
I also
just
rolled a 6.
nice-ish decorations. Sorry, Arnis.
15.
Also 6.
Elder Beals he's quite a hirsute man. He's quite hairy. And it's difficult to make out the bandana portion of his antenna through his hair. It's very thick, it's very dark, hair pretty much everywhere. So you really only see, the last couple inches of the antenna. They do move a little bit.
I call him Elder Beals. I don't know what I would call him.
Or just Beals, that's fine. I don't mind, just call me Beals.
You can call him
We're not
Beals.
formal. No need for formality around here. That's just for, signing paperwork for it. They like to see a title, so I got a title. But come on now.
Fair
We're
enough.
friends here.
Beals, can you tell me what was happening or what your daughter was doing right before you noticed the rash? Where she was? Anything?
I don't know. I'm just a young child. She gets into all sorts of whatever during the day. I don't keep an eye on her. Running off to the woods, off to the bay, playing with her friends. Well, we're safe here. I trust her.
No, that's fair. Has anyone in town ever had a symptom that even looks remotely similar to this?
Oh, no. First anybody's ever seen of it.
Okay.
Same thing the doctor from the fort said.
Okay. Well, I probably like the doctor. I'm gonna say I wish there was something I could do.
If you think you can help, you're more than welcome to try.
Oh, why don't you try? I mean,
Well, she's not here.
right. I know, but I mean, why don't you?
Yeah, it would be easy enough to find her or wait for her, whatever you want to
Yeah.
do. It's a very small town. Everybody knows everybody.
On a separate matter, though somewhat connected, I suppose, your daughter and her friends, they make the antenna and the wings like every year.
Oh yeah, ever
Right?
since she was... Oh, what was that? Ever since she was like 6. She's wanted to make butterfly stuff. I'm not going to stop her.
Nice.
It's
Nice.
adorable.
That's very cool.
She's gotten a lot better over the years.
Yeah, they're very good.
I agree. And he kind of like turns and motions his wings.
The wings
Do you-
don't move, do they?
You want to roll perception on that?
Yes.
Yeah, I've been wondering that too.
Oh, I didn't notice. I'm distracted by something shiny in the room.
Oh, I got an 8.
I got a 9.
And you're looking as he turns back and forth and they don't seem to move at all. I mean, other than the fact that he's moving and
Right.
they're kind of like swaying with his movement.
I will pay attention to that a little more.
But we'll try to take our wings off later and see what happens.
Right. That would be a good idea. Have you noticed this year anything unusual with the wings? Not the wings, the antenna.
I don't know, they're really good this year, don't you think?
They're well
As
made.
he like lowers his head a little bit and
When was the last time you attempted to take yours off?
Catalina won't let me take them off. You should see her. I tried like the second year to take them off and she just threw a fit. And I just wear them through the festival, take them off after. It's a lot easier on me because it's a lot less noise from her.
Would you, since she's not here, would you mind... I can't believe I'm going to say this for a third time today, but I'm going to. Would you mind indulging me in a small experiment?
Please roll persuasion.
Should be painless,
He's a very friendly guy.
but still. Well, I got a 13.
Yeah, you know, probably be another hour or two before she gets back. I can give it a shot. And he reaches up through his hair, and finds the base of it, and he pulls a little. Must be tangled or something in there. And brushes his hair back, and you see the antenna, and then back up in
Oh
front.
my god.
Just move slightly in his hair, and he's like, I don't want to mess with it. So he tried. It hurt, and he stopped.
Okay.
Well then.
I'm not going to pursue the actual conversation about them with him because I think his kid is the cause of it.
Ask him about her process. About how she makes them.
Oh, yeah. So tell me about how she makes the antenna and the wings. Like what's her process?
Well, shoot, as far as I know, her and her friends go gather up some sticks from out by the trees over there, and they dye them with dirt or dye, whatever they can scrounge up. Sometimes some of the people here will help. And had a real nice red color one year when Narada gave them some leftover skins from the berries. I guess she didn't like it. It attracted ants and stuff, so she doesn't use that anymore. The wings, leftover bits of cloth, leaves sometimes, scraps of paper, things like that. Nothing
cool.
that fancy. I mean,
This is going to seem off topic and like a strange question. So I apologize for that. Has anything weird ever happened in the woods outside of town?
nothing weird for the woods, no. I mean, it's woods. There's animals out there sometimes, and nothing that we know of. No.
If you hear about anything or anybody starts acting strangely, I know this sounds very strange. Would you mind letting one of us know? Or having somebody
All
let
right.
one of us know?
All right, sure.
Thank you for your time as well.
All right. Grawl will praise you. As you walk out, you definitely see like his left antenna follow the three of you.
Oh my god. What the fuck is happening in this town?
So now we need to see if we can get these wings up.
We need to go back to our room
Yeah.
and see if we can take these wings off.
Yeah.
We need to do so immediately.
Yeah.
Because I'm freaking out!
So you leave the home of Elder Beals. You head right back to the Nectar Pond. Rush upstairs to your room. And what?
Attempt to take the wings off.
Yeah.
Constitution saving throw, both of you.
Shit. Shit. Shit, shit, shit. Shit, 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 shit.
It's an 11.
I'll wait for Arnis now.
I got a 10.
They don't seem to want to come off. And with that, we'll bring this chapter to a close. But the story will always continue. Podcast art created by Vanessa Blockland. You can find more of her art on Facebook or at vanessablockland.com. Blockland spelled Blokland. Podcast music by Daryl Dibber Reconos. You can find more of his music at dibber.mo or at soundcloud.com/dibbermusic. Dibber spelled Dibur. Thank you for listening to this chapter in Seasons of Skyrend. If you like what you heard, please rate and review us on your podcast platform of choice. If you want to reach out to us personally, you can find us on Twitter at Skyrend Podcast or email us at skyrendpodcast@gmail.com. We are also on Facebook, where you can like and follow us or just chat with some awesome people. Thank you again for joining us. We'll see you next time.